This is Chris Cal, which is a quick wrap up for the week on a specific topic on breathing. All right. One thing that we notice with a lot of our clients is that they have trouble breathing. Okay, and they're in this constant state of stress breathing, where anybody that tells me that they carry issues in their upper body, they're always sore here and here, that should not be the case. That should not happen. But if you think you're spending thousands of reps breathing in stressful situations, it makes sense. So we're sitting forward the computer all day, we get anxiety, we breathe through our neck. Okay, and while we often talk about deep breathing and everything else, the reality is, in order to really get that, we have to free up the areas around our diaphragm and kind of around this central area here to just allow everything to move better. All right, this is the number one thing that I recommend with anybody that has upper body pain, okay, because this is going to help to set everything straight and kind of get you into the proper motion. You're going to find that it's going to be a lot easier to breathe. If you lose breath constantly, or if you lose breath throughout the day, you feel you'll hyperventilate. This is going to help this immensely. All right, so what we need are 2 tennis balls taped together, a foam roller, and just a couple tennis balls. So you got your tools of the trade here. So the first thing we want to look at are the upper traps. All right, this area behind my neck. Okay, these two right here are things that oftentimes get really tight, really roped up, because again, we're breathing through our neck. So the first thing we want to do is kind of unglue these things. All right, so what I'm going to do here actually is put these right here. I'm going to lay over them for those that might not be able to see me too well. Just going to lay over these, get these over my upper back here. All right, what I'm going to do is just raise up into a bridge, let my arms drop behind me, come back up and come down. It's really going to hurt as you get your arms overhead. But again, just try to relax into them, let your head rest, come back up, and just do about 20 slow reps. You can bring your butt down, come back up, let them sink in, and come back. So that would be number one. Okay, work those upper traps, release that tension. That's a great thing to do after a long day. We're looking for maybe 15 to 20 reps there. All right, now from there, we're going to grab our peanut. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to give our middle back a little massage. I'm going to put my peanut between my vertebrae here. I'm going to start right at about the middle back. I'm going to place it down, lay over it. Okay, now I want to just find a spot right here, and I'm just doing little crunches over the peanut. All right, when I find a spot that hurts, okay, you're going to do about 5 crunches, move up a little bit, keep going until you get to the base of your neck. But when you find a segment that hurts, spend a little bit more time on it. Raise your arms overhead, extend up and down, retract and protract. Just do motions where, arms come overhead, come back. You can move your arms around. But just spend a little bit more time in that area, because again, that is your particular area of restriction. So that addresses those 2 pieces. Third, we're going to take a tennis ball and we're going to put it on the outside, okay, kind of along the border of our wing bones here, our scapulae. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay over it. I'm going to find a restricted spot and just move my arm up and down. Maybe about 10 to 15 times until that area begins to resolve. I'm going to move up a little bit and do the same thing, just working through both sides. Finally, we're going to take a foam roller, or if you have a children's play ball, I like that even a little bit better. But what we're going to do is just lay over it. Let it just sink in. Take a deep breath in. Press down. And release. I'm taking deep breaths in and out to start to relieve my psoas. All right, this is an area that's kind of connected to the diaphragm. It gets really tight. So again, I'm just going to move up a little bit, take a deep breath in, press into this area, hold, and release. All right, and afterwards, once we've worked on these areas, you're looking at about maybe 8 to 10 minutes of work. I'm just going to spend about 3 minutes deep breathing, okay? And it's as simple as just lying on your back. You can prop your feet up to kind of help with this a little bit. I'm thinking about taking a deep breath in, expanding my belly, exploding my rib cage, meaning I'm expanding both up and out as much as I can, and then blowing out like I'm blowing up a balloon. So tighten, and then just let everything release. Start again, take a deep breath in, expand my belly and my rib cage, blow out the balloon, let everything release. Again, just think about letting all the tension leave your body as you're doing this, and notice how much easier it is to breathe after you've done this stuff. Doing this on a daily basis, or even breaking it up and doing rolling on one day and then breathing on the next, or whatever it may be, is going to start to really address some of your upper body issues. And again, it's going to start to release some tension from your upper body and help you to breathe better. That's a huge thing.